19-year-old Scottsbluff man has been arrested after being charged with forcible first-degree sexual assault. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Scottsbluff man has been arrested on a rape charge for an alleged incident that occurred when he was 17 and the victim was 12. Carson Melchi is charged with forcible first-degree sexual assault and was arrested on the charge earlier this month. Court documents say the girl met Melchi at Monument Mall in the summer of 2017, and they went back to his home. During a capstone interview, the girl said Melchi forced her clothes off and he sexually assaulted her. Melchi reportedly told police that the sexual assault did not happen, but later said there could be a possibility that the event happened, but he could not remember. Melchi will be arraigned on the Class 2 felony on Friday morning and is free on bail after posting 10% of his $20,000 bond. Well, the Scottsbluff City Council has given final approval to the 2019-2020 budget. By a supermajority 4-1 vote, the council adopted the $45.5 million budget. In other business, the council introduced ordinances that would authorize the sale of 2 city-owned parking lots. And during the public comment period, bumper-to-bumper owner Carl Francisco addressed concerns about the fly-by-night contractors who have come to Scottsbluff. He suggests that the city is losing possible revenue by not forcing these companies to buy permits to be able to conduct business in town.
It not only affects the local body shops, but all the construction companies, the roofing companies, they all just get a short burst, and these guys come in, they only want the highs. We have the lows and the highs. We stay here all the time. We're in business forever, and they just come here when it's good, and then they bolt.
Francisco adds that these fly-by-night companies can offer no guarantees on their work, which can ultimately burn Scottsbluff residents in the long run. Councilman Scott Shaver said that he'd be interested in talking about this issue on a future agenda. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's got your full forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Hi, I'm Kevin Wick, Assistant Vice President at Platte Valley Bank with your Mortgage Mythbuster of the Week. Some people think that purchasing a home is more expensive than renting. The truth is, with interest rates so low, there has never been a better time to purchase a home, making your monthly mortgage payment lower than a rent payment. The mortgage lenders at Platte Valley Bank are here to help you find the right programs to fit your needs and your budget. Stop in today. No question is too big or too small.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leaf Heads.
The 23rd Annual Harvest Festival at Legacy of the Plains is September 21st and 22nd. This year, their featured crop is sugar beets. Starting at 9 a.m. both days, enjoy potato digging, live music, a horse and tractor parade, food vendors, wagon rides, and watch a live demonstration of hand, horse, and machine sugar beet and potato harvest. Large gift shop sale. Legacy's cookbook will be on sale with a bake sale on Saturday and church service on Sunday starting at 9. The 23rd Annual Harvest Festival at Legacy of the Plains is September 21st and 22nd. This ad is sponsored by the Scottsbluff County Area Tourism Bureau.
Name one other restaurant that makes their barbecue with brown sugar bacon and sauce with Kentucky bourbon that's been aged in charred oak barrels. Charred oak barrels, people. And we have a drive-thru. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Well, as we go through the evening hours, another pretty boring night of weather across the region. Just a few clouds out there. Otherwise, clear skies overnight tonight as we head into the daytime hours for tomorrow. Temps in the upper 40s, so a little cooler to start tomorrow morning than where we started this morning. Any showers are going to end early out there, mainly in the northern panhandle. Not going to be as warm tomorrow. Still above normal, though. Storms come in late Thursday and Friday, and finally for the weekend we turn cooler and get back to near or slightly below normal. 78's our normal high this time of year. We were 88 yesterday, just 12 degrees shy of that record of 100. And look at the low yesterday morning, 57, almost a dozen degrees above normal. Nothing in the rain gauge, still running above normal for both the month and the year, though. As we take a look at temperatures here right now across the region, you can see where some of the cooler temps have started to come in. 76 in Scottsbluff, 77 in Rapid City, just 67 in Laramie. But look at 92 right now in McCook, 89 in North Platte. So very warm conditions on the central and eastern portions of the state. And really, it's kind of right in our area where you can see that first little salvo of a cold front is across the region, as we have really not too bad at temperatures, though, here across the region. It's certainly cooler, and off in the western half of our region, that cold front's made its way in about this general vicinity, as Sydney 84, Ogallala 88, Mullen 86 degrees, but 72 up in Lusk. The stronger winds are with that frontal system as well. Temperatures not too bad, though, but look at the winds right now, 23 mile an hour up in Lusk. Some gustier west-southwesterly winds in those areas. As we take a look at time to get on the bus tomorrow, and it's going to be sunny, albeit not too bad about this time of year, 46, maybe a light jacket when you get on the bus, heading home about 80 degrees. So not a bad-looking day tomorrow, another nice one, a bit breezy at times this evening and tomorrow afternoon as well. So any of those light showers in the northern panhandle, they're going to slide off to the east and be out of here by late evening. Temperatures are going to cool off. Skies are going to clear, but thanks to those clear skies, temps will drop a little bit down into the 40s. So about 10 degrees, 12 degrees cooler than where we were this morning as you get up tomorrow. Still pretty mild, 56 in Valentine, 55 Mullen and Ogallala. Tomorrow, well, Futurecast is going to be pretty boring. We have sunshine in the forecast out there tomorrow. Not much in the way of winds. A few late-day clouds in the high country and over towards Cheyenne. That's it. Otherwise, we have sunshine coming tomorrow for all of us here across the region. And temps are still going to be pretty warm. They're going to be a little bit above normal, but back about 5 to 7 degrees from where they were today. Upper 70s and low 80s across the region. So our forecast for tonight, mostly clear skies, 45 your low. We do have a 20% chance of showers and storms. That is going to primarily be early. For tomorrow, then, sunny, not as warm. Highs only in the low 80s. We're going to warm back up Thursday, bring in a decent chance of some late-day storms, especially Friday. 81 on Friday as we start to cool off a bit. Then that front completely gets through the region. We drop into the low to mid 70s for the weekend. Monday, the official first day of fall, mid and upper 70s for next week. We don't see any big warm-ups coming next week. No big storm systems right now on the horizon either.
Okay, nobody panic! Save the temperatures! We train for this!
These aren't your average squirt some sauce on them and call them barbecue sandwiches. The bacon is hand sprinkled with brown sugar, and the sauce is made with Kentucky bourbon aged in charred oak barrels, and the meats are perfectly smoked.
Oh no! Arby's, we have the meats.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
It's the time of the year again for the Platte Valley Company's Star Student of the Week. Last year, we traveled across the Panhandle and into eastern Wyoming to recognize over 50 students for their achievements in and out of the classroom. Let's revisit what they had to say.
Back in October, Heron Junior High School student Kelsey Brady was nominated for turning adversity into opportunity. She broke her arm on the third day of the volleyball season, but rather than throwing in the towel, she helped out by acting as the team manager.
So Kelsey, I'm curious, what caused you to want to continue to help the team after you broke your arm?
Well, I was kind of excited for junior high because of volleyball, and I thought since I broke my arm, I didn't want to just give up and not be on the team. I wanted to help out and cheer on the team, give them some good support for the year.
To nominate a deserving K-12 student to be recognized for being a star student, you can find nomination forms online at www.pvbank.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Welcome back. The Gearing School Board last night passed a nearly $29.4 million budget for the coming fiscal year, with no large changes in the amount being asked from district taxpayers. With a property valuation change of 1%, the operating portion of the budget is a little more than $21,600,000, roughly $50,000 more than the previous year. Board President B.J. Peters says the board was pleased to be able to approve such a solid spending document. With the high school renovation bonds already being financed, Peters says the district is well positioned for the future and tells us that staff and administrators cannot wait to show off the new additions and changes at the facility during next week's community celebration and ribbon cutting. Well, Cheyenne police suspect illegal drugs are playing a role in a shooting that has killed 2 people and seriously injured 2 14-year-old boys in Wyoming's capital city. Today, police identified the shooting victims as 37-year-old Adrian Butler and 30-year-old Shailene Weimer, both of Cheyenne. The 2 boys who were shot have not had their identities released, but do have life-threatening injuries. Police spokesman Kevin Maltesta says previous calls to the home where the shooting occurred lead investigators to suspect a drug connection. Police yesterday received a call of shots fired at the home around 4:30 p.m., and they say they arrested 25-year-old Andrew Weaver of Cheyenne in a nearby field several hours later. And people driving in Scottsbluff are being advised that a small section of a major road will be closed tomorrow for repairs. The city of Scottsbluff says East 20th Street from 2nd Avenue to 3rd Avenue will be closed to traffic on Wednesday for crews to repair a water leak in the area. The closure will take place between the hours of 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., and the repairs should only take 1 day. Well, straight ahead, it's going to be a busy weekend at the Legacy of the Plains Museum in Gearing. KNEB Farm Director Chabella Guzman has that story right after the break.
More time on the road means more time in the shop. Take your car, truck, or SUV to High Tech Automotive. With 10 bays and commitment to quality service and customer care, we can do it all, from general maintenance to more serious problems. High Tech Automotive, between Frank Parts and Baumgars.
Do you remember last winter? We do. And winter is just around the corner. And right now, when you replace your windows or doors with Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming, you'll save $1,000 with the purchase of 3 or more windows or doors. Save an additional 5% when you make your purchase at the initial consultation. Plus, no down payment, no monthly payments, and no interest for 12 months. Only from Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming. Call 307-215-7493 before the winter chill hits your home.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for 2. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
This is KNEB TV Ag News from the First National Bank Ag Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
The Legacy of the Plains Museum will host its annual Harvest Festival this weekend, and this year's featured crop is sugar beets. Museum volunteer Dick Cookshausen says they will be using equipment from the early to mid-1900s to demonstrate the sugar beet harvest.
We will start out with our demonstrations. We will do horse pulling, tractor pulling, where we actually pull the beets, then they're pulled out of the ground. It just pulls them out of the ground. Then they'll be picked up and stacked, and then there'll be a furrow put down the center of the stacks, and then we will top by hand, and then we'll load them either with a shovel or...
Cuxhausen says the horse and hand topping crew usually consisted of 15 people and was labor intensive. It wasn't until the International in the 1950s, which allowed for just a 2-man operation.
Then the International was the next kind of model that came out, and they used the tank. And so what a crew of probably 15 people doing hand topping, 2 guys could go out and top more beets than they ever thought about in one day. So these, the M back here, and this, then the other one was a Mar beet, and everybody had different ideas. This is mounted on an Ellis Chalmers, and it's the same way. It tops the beets, puts them in a cart, and then you load them directly to the truck and take them in, and there's no hand labor involved.
The Harvest Festival will also feature Al Kukas narrating the beet demonstrations at 9:30 and again at 2 on both Saturday and Sunday. Admission is $5 a person, and the potato patch will be open on both days.
With KNEB.TV News, I'm Chabella Guzman.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
At Platte Valley Bank, we know when you need a loan, time is of the essence.
We are locally owned with decisions made right here at the bank. Our lenders are experienced, efficient individuals who are committed to our customers. Our flexible lending policies make it possible to fulfill loan requests, big or small, quickly. Whether you want to purchase a car, home, or even start a business, our committed associates are here to help. Stop into any location today and see what Platte Valley Bank can do for you.
And finally tonight, Scottsbluff County Commissioners on Monday night created a search committee to find the next public defender following the resignation of Bernie Strecker. Board Chair Ken Meyer says that the commissioners are hoping to have a variety of applicants seek the position, but experience will be a key consideration.
We'll look at that on their applications to see what type of experience they've had. And obviously work for somebody who has some type of experience and hopefully a public defender's position or somebody who's been doing that sort of thing. And we'll just wait and see how the applications come in.
The search is already underway with requests for applications going out over this past weekend. Meyer says the board is hoping to have a good pool of interested candidates identified through the application process by an October 10th deadline. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.